But you know, and that's what I said to him, and you know, that's what I said to him, and she said to me. But do you actually believe that? Do you think they really? Oh shit, we're live. Sorry.
Sorry.
Hello.
We are we? You didn't even give me a chance to respond to that shocking bit of news. No, seriously. You know, the he said, she said, and you didn't even give me. Oh, sorry. I'm just blabbing over the audience now. Hi.
Hi. Hiya, Craig. Hiya, Sinner. Hiya, Smurf. Hiya, Sainty.
Hello. Good evening, fuckers. How are we?
Oh, hang on a minute. I just need to show something.
Now, you promised you wouldn't show that in public again. Come on. What you doing? You told me you wouldn't do that.
Well, I just had to.
Yeah, but you promised. You even Pinky swore. Hi, Ian.
Oh God, he's still
at it. Look at Saint sucking up. Don't you just love him?
Still at it.
I know, isn't he sweet?
Well, folks, tonight we have got two special guests for you, apart from Bunny and myself.
Excuse me?
What?
What was this apart from? You know, I thought I was the ultimate special guest. Really?
No.
You've just well burst my bubble there, babe.
Yeah, well, we've got Spermy Dermy.
Oh, Mr. OCD.
Yeah. And,
that's alright, Dermy knows I love him really. Even though he does drive me mad with the OCD triggers, he knows I love him really.
Yeah. And the one and the only, well, goddamn, WGD
we have
Vapes,
Dwayne
WGD Vapes, reviewer from England, folks. He's just new to the scene, so
Sorry if I pinch these.
I was going to say take it easy on him, but you know what?
If you must. Can I pinch the Scully ones instead then?
No.
If you must.
What?
Yeah, my daughter, she's, you know, stealing my batteries while she's charging her own.
Alright. Folks, how is the stream looking?
Love you!
Hiya 12. Don't forget, folks.
Love you, you bitch! You're getting the death stare from hell.
Why?
Ow! Because I'm winding her up.
Don't forget to change top chat to live chat, folks.
Oh yes, please don't forget that, because like he did on the other day and we were sat here like 3/4 of the show in and he still hadn't changed. So yeah. You know.
So Colin, you alright, my man?
I bought you dinner.
Hi Colin. I know, love you. Fuck off.
Test my arse.
Go away quietly.
Language, folks.
I am the opposite of quiet.
Craig,
yeah, this is true.
Craig. Nah. I'm ahead of the game tonight, Craig. I'm fine. I'm just a bit delirious from being knackered from lots of work. Big projects. Do I really have an emote now? Well, I suppose it's better than the other.
And what's the other?
What's the other?
Do tell.
What is that? Anybody care to explain what that emoji, what Craig has put up, means?
That's a face palm.
Man.
Yes.
Face palm, man. Why? Look at this photograph.
Oh yes, the Nickelback ones. Yes.
I was thinking about doing something.
Yes, over on VUKN, Sinner is our resident troll over there, and he is the world's biggest Nickelback fan, so he has his own Nickelback quote and all that.
Hang on, I have an incoming.
From who?
Who do we have coming in? Mr. Caller, stay quiet. They don't know who they are yet, so we'll get you added in. Oh, we'll put Bunny in the middle.
Oh God.
Here, you weren't fucking complaining last time. Shut up.
Language, Bunny.
That's because I was trying to be nice last time.
There we go. There, you're on screen now, sir. We'll keep you up to date with the chat since I know you. Or have you got your tablet and have you got your tablet working yet?
No, I'm not bothered. Well, actually, I could watch it on my tablet.
Yeah.
No, it's going to get too much background. Just keep me up to date.
Just put it on mute. But we'll
I was just thinking this.
We'll keep you up to date. Mr. Mercer's supposed to be joining us at some stage, or not joining us on Cat's thing, but joining us in the room at some stage.
Trey of the Reb or
No.
Killer Mercer?
Jordan.
No hair.
Jordan.
Oh, right. Yawn thing with a face.
Yeah. No. Dorman, I'm going to put you in the middle because you're the mobile
him that busted his nose.
This is weird. Like, this is really, really weird.
Yeah, because you're watching the delay.
Yeah.
But you'll see the chat in real time.
Alright, fair enough.
No, just push it across to the side. So, don't make me smash your hex. Nickelback fan, my condolences. Weird at Harry Potter is back again. Can you vape any louder?
To me?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Smurf, I'd sooner listen to Cell Black having multiple orgasms 24/7 for a year than Nickelback.
Nickelback's amazing. You ever slagging Nickelback?
Has Slowster slipped in there?
Yeah, Sloan sneaked in.
Hiya Liam, hiya Buffet.
Hey Liam. Hi Christine.
When did Slonster slip in?
12 Vapor, what's happening?
You see, Sloan's my bitch, you know, she's like super sneaky.
Alright.
What is that you're vaping on, Derby?
Blueberry jam from Pump Up the Jam.
Pump up the jam, pump up the jam.
Oh good god, no. Don't
Pump
start
up the
singing. No.
I was more thinking pump up the jam, pump up the bass. Let's be about this place.
Yeah, you see. You see,
That's
Derby.
what I have on this at the minute.
Slonster, how are you, my girl? Christine, yeah, long time no see. Where the hell have you been? So, Dermy, how's life?
Still going.
He's got his nose hook stuff ready. They brought Titanic out. They brought SS out ice.
Hey, Darren.
So,
What?
Just
No, Darren. That is not going in a pumper. Okay, no.
Oh, the pump up needs to go in the pumper.
No.
There you go, Dermy, your next mod, pumper.
Yeah, Darren, after the photograph I saw you last night in a dodgy hat. No.
Me?
No, Darren.
I was going to say, I don't really wear hats.
The one with the Danger Mouse t-shirt on.
Yes. Yeah, your mum outed you, son.
Oh, and Christine, you only feeling yourself? I bet you Harry's not happy.
You're? Hi, David. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Now there's two. There's Dave Lecky and there's David A. So, hi.
Oh, hi, David.
Oh, David there. Stickman?
Stickman?
Yep. David A, if you're in fact Stickman, just write, I am the Stickman.
Darren says, note to self, remove mum's access to internet when she is drinking. Darren, no, because your mum's fucking hilarious.
And Slonster, that's grand. Hey, you know.
Hey, Hussein.
Right, now that we're 10, 11 minutes into the show, shall we go put guests first? Aye.
Like I have a choice in this?
Bonnie, what you doing? Ladies first. What you vaping on this evening, Bonnie?
Just the usual for me. Just I have the Rev Nitro with the Look RDA on top, and that lemon lime ice pop from Rude Boy. Nom nom. Bloody right, nom nom. I've also got the G-Class with the Valerian on top, and in that it's another Rude Boy, but it is Rude Boy Strawberry Mess from the dessert range.
No.
Yum.
Give
So that's
me
me.
some of that.
Hell no.
Let me try some, you dick.
VCMT2
What?
black. The stainless one, I got replacement glass, which is
Hold on. No.
Is she
doing
plastic?
your own CD.
No.
Is this your own CD?
Plastic. What's with the pishy plastic, dude?
So, for a frosted plastic, it's
No.
£20.
Pishy plastic.
No.
That ain't
For,
frosted, that's just pishy
no.
plastic.
Let's
Why would
let
you
the
not
man
listen?
speak.
So, for a frosted one off Vapors Cloud, it is £20.
Uh-huh.
Hi, jog on.
Two of them were £6.
No, away from me. I'm gonna fucking see.
There you go.
And my
So they
drip
can't
tip
get rid of
man. I actually can't
The
read it.
drop tip's really nice, but pishy plastic, dude.
It's like the trim on this here sort of goes like a goldy colour in certain lights as well.
It does.
So it kind of works, and it doesn't. There's a wee bit of silver trim, so it goes with the tank. So it's an OCD pleaser and hater at the same time.
From a distance, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah,
Nothing looks like bad from a distance. Have you ever been on Tinder?
No.
Okay, well, we know what you do on a Saturday night then.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, Saturday night's No Talk special, isn't it?
It's starting to fucking look that way.
I hear a certain somebody was trying to deny you the nose hook saying, and saying that you were trying to put it into a dermy.
No, right, so that was my housemate.
I know.
Okay,
An Elwood,
you've got to
he's
tell
saying an
me
Elwood
now.
sniff. An Elwood sniff is like ridiculous wattage, like 400 watts plus nose hook. Because James did it with a 4S lipo.
Why?
Why not?
But
I don't know.
why? Why would you need to put yourself through that excruciating agony?
Well, there's a really simple reason for it. See if your nose hair trimmer dies of batteries.
Oh my god! You guys need therapy. Anyway, babe, what are you vaping on this evening?
Is that the only thing you're vaping on, Dermy? Just the one?
No, that there is the SS California Ice on it. Just to get myself warmed up. Then I'm on the B-Box, Dual 2700.
Which I'm going to be stealing on you at some point.
Never.
Very nice.
Bet.
PWM, so
Especially with that purple Buddha on top. Yeah, I'm going to be stealing that on you.
this is 80 pot. This is 100.
He's going to be nose hooking that, folks.
I'm going
Also-
to bitch.
On top of me doing that on a nose hook, when I'm doing it, I'm going to put fresh batteries in.
Oh.
Hold on a minute, that's at
Why not
7
just go the
point.
whole hog, wet your dick and
7.2.
stick it in a main socket and turn it on?
Okay, folks, now you see why I say this guy needs therapy.
Kids,
Yeah.
do not do this
Don't
at home.
try this at home.
Nobody do this. Well, actually, everybody do this, but a criminal.
No.
See, Roy's done it. I think Amanda should do it as well.
Do the words kiss, my, and arse mean anything to you?
But if you're looking for me to do it, you should lead by example.
Hold on. At which point did I say I was wanting you to do that?
The last time I was on.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, Roy remembers.
No.
If anyone thinks that Amanda should do it, say bunny hook. Hashtag
No.
bunny hook.
No. Never. No. Not happening.
Well, this
Or
evening,
the nose.
I'm on my Strider with the Bravo on top. In that, I have got
You see, there's a
Boy,
mammal taste.
Strawberry Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny Hope sounds wrong.
Not happening.
Also, I've got... Now, you can see how busy I've been. Can't even bother button changing mods or changing juices. I've got my Own Boy Rage by Desire Design and the Yorkshire Vapor Classic Pear in there. Folks, I've done my review
Hey,
for
Bill.
the... I've done my review for the Homeboy. It's out. It's available on YouTube and VapeTube. Go across there and see it. But anybody that owns the Homeboy Rage, get the software update done ASAP. The biggest advantage you get from it, you get half again life from your batteries. So, you know, I was changing my batteries out, using this all day, probably around 3 o'clock, change my batteries out. There's as much chance of Bunny doing a no-soap as Kevin being declared Vapor of the Decade.
Cheers, RC!
Yeah. If anybody needs any help or guidance on updating the firmware on the Rage, just give me a shout and I will gladly help. At some stage in the next century. But now
well, Saint did his update 2 weeks ago, so.
Yeah. Saint, what do you get the same? Are you getting a bit an extra half again out of your batteries? So Dermy, what have you been doing today?
Working. Literally, I've been in the house for about 15 minutes.
You've got
I think you were literally just home then.
You have the Titanic hoodie on?
Still got my fleece on.
Yeah, wee bit of a shameless plug there, but hey, we don't mind.
But this channel...
See, we're an equal opportunities advertiser.
Exactly, that's exactly why you should do a no-soak.
And that's exactly why you should kiss the lower part of my spine.
That sounds a bit poo.
Is Jay in the house?
I don't know, is he?
But yeah, but no, this whole channel is set up to promote all the local shops. Bar one range.
Yeah, we here, with the exception of one, we're here for everybody.
Ish.
I wonder who the one is.
We won't get into that on air.
Wait, who the bleep gave Saint a spanner?
He did.
Back. Hi to anyone who snuck in while I was busy. Oh, I Sloan, I don't know why you were busy. Folks. We have
leave the sash bash alone.
We have a giveaway tonight.
Woot.
A whole Rude Boy vape mat.
Not half, no.
No, we're gonna what? Well, he couldn't find the scissors, so you know he's gonna have to do a whole one.
Yeah, brand new, still sealed. And if anybody was interested,
yeah, you've got Dave Leckie excited. He's putting hashtag free shit.
Anybody like snapbacks?
Right.
We've got a fantastic snapback.
Oh god.
I don't do snapbacks.
What, Dermy?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Ah, god.
Go on, let it out, man. Just let it out. You're on the right channel, just let it out.
Need to get my own snapbacks done.
What, Dermy's Nose Hook Special?
I'll just
Fruit hoop.
No, you see, look, he looks about 12 when he wears one of those. Yeah, Ian's sending you his address now. Ian, I told you, you don't have to worry about that. I have a Rude Boy statement for you, so stop it.
Snapback was fantastic on it. FFS, why not wear leather chaps and bend over in prison? Either way, you're going to get shafted.
Hashtag don't drop a soap.
Yeah. Yeah, Dermy, if you met Sinner, seriously, you'd understand why that comment of his is so effing funny.
You look like the wee guy at a Paperboy game in that cat. Yeah!
You look like one of those kids in the 90s that you throw to the arcades would be really good at Pac-Man.
Nemesis.
Yeah, that's right.
Nemesis. Or Decathlon.
Oh, good God.
Dermy, you're too young to remember those days.
Yeah.
You're probably too young, Jeremy, to remember pre-mobile phone days.
I remember dial-up, that's for sure.
Oh, good God. Okay, so he's older than he looks then. If he remembers dial-up, he's older than he looks.
Me?
Yeah.
I look 40.
You what?
Oh.
Funny, I look 40.
Who told you that?
Loads of people.
James.
Well, then there's loads of people need slapping.
Well, that beard, he looks 50.
I think honestly I look about, 27, 28.
What age are you, Jeremy?
Yeah, to be honest, I would have said that.
26.
26. What age am I?
42.
Oh, I like you.
I'm not going there.
46.
Yeah, that's his age, by the way, not mine.
Yours is 54. What is Lincolnshire?
Yours is right on the end of that.
Well, he nailed it.
No.
He doesn't look 40, just like Harry Potter after puberty. Balls in the drop. Oh, dear. What do you call the comedian that sweats buckets on stage? Roy, like a double?
Yeah, Lee Evans.
That's one of his ears.
I've got ears as well, like.
Well, we all do,
Crack that open. I'll crack that one.
This is one of the few times I went live without beer. It's weird.
Well, get a beer.
I really can't be bothered. That's all. I'm going to go downstairs.
Oh, you upstairs today?
Aye.
Seriously? And you didn't bring beer with you? Amateur.
Hashtag one, folks, or X1 if you want to see Dermot do a slut drop.
Genuinely can't, because I have this sitting really,
he doesn't have his slut drop pole either.
I genuinely don't have the room without tipping over fuckloads of shit. Like, I mean, loads. My phone is sitting in a very, very awkward place.
Alright. Sinner, this is exactly the same strength as normal Smirnoff. It just happens to have a bit of a vanilla taste to it. So what?
Yeah. Yeah, Sinner, you think you like vodka? Don't get him started. Seriously.
42 Below is the best vodka I've ever had.
You watch what?
42 Below. It's a New Zealand one.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just got a wee bit of a taste to it. Vodka shouldn't have flavourings. Well, every vodka Saint has flavourings in it, believe it or not. Every single vodka. That's why they taste differently. That's why cheap vodka's like paint stripper. But Grey Goose is nice. It's nice and smooth.
It's easy to drink.
Yeah. It's too easy to drink straight.
Vodka just gives me a migraine, to be honest. While I'm drinking it, not the day after, because I never have a hangover, but
Hi, you Conway.
Hi, Philip.
Vodka, the way I used to do it, I used to get a 42 Below, get a bag of Skittles on a cocktail shaker and shake a life out of it.
That sounds like fun.
Double spoon, drink coffee.
Vodka gummy bears are okay, though.
I can do vodka and whiskey. Can't do whiskey.
You know what flavourings I mean, dumbass. Strawberry, vanilla, etc. Saint, the reason I like the vanilla one is if you run out of mixer, it just gives it a nice little bit of taste. And I got taught to drink vodka the proper way by the Ukrainians. Because out in Ukraine you can buy a bottle of vodka for £1, and a can of Coke is £5.
Yeah.
So what they do is they get 2 glasses, fill one with mixer, fill one with vodka. They take a big swig of vodka and a wee sip of mixer. Big sip of vodka, wee sip of mixer. Big sip of vodka, wee sip of mixer.
I'm actually hungover just listening to that.
It's fantastic. It sounds disgusting. The first one is quite hard to take because you're taking that swig of vodka straight off without any other drink in you. and you take a wee sip. But once you do it, it's good.
I'll take your word for that.
Dave Lecky can't do vodka. Get murdered with heartburn. Well, take a bloody antacid.
No, Dave, I'm with you because vodka gives me a migraine while I'm drinking it. So.
No, vodka, no.
Grey Goose Orange. But vodka was actually only a after product. Believe it or not, it was made by accident.
Sinner, whatever you told the wife is between you and the wife. People. That's.
Hiya, Ryan.
All I'm saying. Hey, Ryan. How are you, son?
Saint, vodka makes me spew. And Sloan, you call yourself Scottish. Well, man, you usually just drink pish water up there.
Buckfast. By the gallon.
Bucky is fucking disgusting. Pardon my language, but it is. It is vile, horrible stuff.
I can't drink it at all. I drank it once and did the Buckfast challenge and I never did it again.
I've drank that amount of Buckfast. Ever.
Yeah. That well, trust me, that's twice as much as I've drunk of it. The smell of it just puts me off. It is foul, disgusting stuff.
Do you know what the Buckfast challenge is?
No.
You buy a bottle of Buckfast, you open it, you drink it in one go.
Oh, hell no.
I used to be in a bus with ones that used to do that all the time. A litre bottle of, or the 700ml bottle, is it? 750ml bottle of Bucky?
Aye, less.
In 4.5 seconds.
Mine was like 45 seconds or something.
They put a straw in at the top of the bottle and bent it upwards so that the bottle was getting constant air and just went poof.
Oh no. No.
And
no, I would rather boil my own head.
After the second bottle, they departed off the bus and those two bottles of Bucky were sort of reacquainted with the air.
Why am I not surprised?
The floor.
No, they were reintroduced to the ethos.
It was actually, it didn't actually go towards the floor. It was projectiled. They got to the step of the bus. They got to the step of the bus, and it just went.
Oh, that was orange bucket territory there.
But the worst I've ever seen from projectile vomiting was a guy one night said he liked. It was at a house party. It's going back a lot of years ago, and he said he liked red wine. He'd been drinking loads of other things all night, so he got 2 bottles of red wine. He downed them. And he said, oh, I feel a wee bit dizzy. So he lay down on the settee. And then next minute you hear was this gurgling and bubbling and gurgling and bubbling. And he just lying on his back, head facing the ceiling, he projectile vomit and it hit the ceiling.
Oh God!
That's how fast it came out. So it hit the ceiling and came back down and all over his face and mix into that a Chinese.
Oh no!
So there's little bits of rice all over the place.
No.
The clean up took 3 days. To get the smell out took 2 weeks.
Why am I not surprised? Oh God. Oh, that's awful.
Buy a bottle without feeling ashamed. That's a real yes, Sinner, I totally agree. I may have sold Vapings for a week, but I only ever passed my lips at 11 AM and 6 PM when I pulled off a shot to check its condition.
Oh, good Lord.
Welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous. We do not have a problem. I have a drink problem.
Welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous, otherwise known as Vape Lounge NI on a Wednesday night.
Yeah. Well, Dermy's sort of been good this week. He hasn't been on that many lives, but Liam, who's in the house, Liam and Jordan has been doing
Liam is such a calm whore. He really is.
But last night all he had to do was drop out. Like, Mr. McMurray called back in again, so that because he was doing bloody making coils, and we resorted to this wee tiny box up in the corner to see the coils being made.
Sinner says, "Don't waste it. Grab the cocktail sticks and a straw. Free food and drink."
Exactly. I've always said the best kept seller, whatever. I suffered from art tasting vaping shite.
Yeah, well, Sloane used to run a bar, so yeah,
I know her.
No doubt had to experience some rather dodgy drinks in her time.
Well, that was the same as me. Considering I didn't like English lager or English beer or English ale, we had cask ale in my pub, and I had to look after it and look and how to taste it. And I don't know how anybody can drink that stuff and say it's nice. It's flat.
Drink what?
Real ale.
Oh, that's just gut rot in a can.
This isn't canned. This is proper cask. Cask ale, hand draft cask ale, and it was absolutely rank. But everybody came to my pub to get a Guinness because they said I poured the best pint of Guinness.
Yeah, but bearing in mind where you're from, stands to reason that you know how to pour a pint.
Real ale's supposed to be flat, you idiot. But it's fucking stinking no. The only half decent thing was a pint of Bass Mild.
I like a wee pint of Smithwick's now.
I love a pint of Smithwick's. See, Smithwick's is great. Smithwick's has got life, it's got body, it's got taste, it's cold, and
It's got a difficult name to say when you're pissed.
I always preferred Bass to Smithwick's.
I've got a bottle of Bud as a celebration. Oh, by the way, folks, anybody that has me on Facebook will have noticed that I put up a status about my son.
Yes, I am super proud of him.
Yeah, I am super proud of him. He has put himself through so far 2 assessments for a life-changing career opportunity, and he's been successful in getting through to the final stage of it. I would say there's probably only about 5%, between 5 and 10% of applicants actually even make it that far. So I am super awesome proud dad. And I know he's going through a bit of a hard time at the minute and everything else with things, and he's not in the best of moods all the time. But he takes after me in that respect. And but Ryan, we're here for you, and love you loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me getting. I'm getting all emotional, getting tears in my eyes and everything. Stop it.
No, I don't blame you. I'm super proud of everything that Ryan has achieved over the last few months. So, fair play to you, son. Love you to bits. So, well done. Congrats.
Hi, Mr. Mercer.
Hey, Jordan.
Dermy, Jordan's in the house.
Fruit.
Fruit. And Jordan.
Hold on. Says Mr. Number 1 Fruit.
The OG.
Yeah. OG fruit. Now we just need Barry to make it a complete set of fruits.
OG?
Yeah.
The original
OG fruit. The original fruit.
But how's that OG? How's it OG original?
Original gangsta. Don't you get that?
The original gangster fruit.
No.
Barry's the original fruit.
Barry's the original fruit. He's the original gangsta fruit, and Jordan's just a fruit.
So is Liam.
Oh, is Liam? Oh, has Liam joined the fruit family too?
You see, Liam's old man fruit.
Ah, right.
You haven't been, Ryan, you're not a naughty boy, so. What does that make it? A fruit salad?
Aye, it was just recently came out called Fruit, and it was actually like everyone was just like, "Is this Dermy's juice?"
Well, sure, that's why.
Sloane wants to know if you guys are the fruits, then who's the nut?
The nut.
Yeah,
who is the nut?
Fruit and nut. Do you want to be a fruit and nut case? Dermy, I do apologise. I'm when I get tired and stressed, I get hyper.
Oh God, that's a bad combination.
Yeah. So, lack of sleep, lots of worry, lots of stress.
So I've brought down the
singing too well.
Yeah, didn't he just sing her?
And there's your nut.
Yeah, Ian, you're not too far off the truth there, mate.
But no, they have this group chat thing set up for ones who go live on NI Vape community. and they've got all these weird names for each other. I've been in it now about a week and a half, and I still can't work out who's who.
Well, Tin Fruit is Ross. Because I'm Tintin. And Wannabe Strabanimal is Tiernan.
I'm guessing that's because he's from Strabane.
Yeah, and he calls himself a Strabanimal.
Ah, that works. See, I'm not part of this group, so, you know, I'm just hearing this from you now, so...
Well, I couldn't even tell you who's part of it. And what's yours, Jeremy?
OG Fruit.
I know in one of my group chats, I'm 30-year-old virgin.
That's the one. That's the one.
I don't actually know what my name is on it.
You're 30-year-old virgin in it, because I was wondering who 30-year-old virgin is.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm 126. Oh.
So that's the thing, Jordan. If you guys are given your names, who actually is responsible for creating them?
The names?
Jordan's just said there, we're given our names, we can't make them. So who's in charge of the group? Aha!
The admin on the page. Basically, everybody goes in. So to get into the group chat, you have to go live and do a nose hook at least 120 watts.
Well then, in that case, I am happy to stay the fuck out of it.
It's filled with very mature conversations.
Oh, it is. It's.
Really?
Like
I'll make it extra runny.
Hold on, you guys expect me to believe that you can have a mature conversation? I have seen some of your live videos. There is no such thing as a mature conversation.
Listen, the 120 mil that I'm going to send to Jordan's completely mature.
Correct.
Why? How long's it been festering for? No, I say festering, not steeping.
Let me see. Festering. I don't know. I might do it after my dinner, like. Let it digest, and you know, just sort of stamp for me.
You having a curry?
I might have sweet corn.
Is it going to be extra cheesy?
No, it's going to be extra sweet corny.
Oh no!
And Sinner, if you mention boobs, it wouldn't be too bad. But it's mostly man parts to talk about.
Oh, it's mad! Like you talk about nuts like.
I think I'm glad I'm not part of this conversation.
Then you sort of fill it halfway, and then you use the other exit, and you fill up the whole way, and you give it a good shape.
No.
If I just had words through, one of the other people I invited on this evening's show can't make it because their computer's playing up. Not Wayne, by the way. Mike. MF Vapes.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I know Mike has been having quite a few computer gremlins lately,
yeah,
so...
He's going to try and join us at some stage. But we're just trying to get as many...
But if he can even pop in even for 5 minutes...
He can't. Lisa just sent me a message there saying he can't make it.
Oh, okay. Well, we can get him for another time.
Yeah. But we're just trying to get different people on, folks, to...
Yeah, well, tell Lisa she's always free to join us.
Well, she, if they use the same computer.
Yeah, I suppose they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Considering it's his wife.
Yeah, but I thought maybe they'd have their own laptops and shit, you know.
Yeah, they're not that. Well, sure, he still uses a mobile phone to do his reviews.
Does he?
Yeah, and they're absolutely fantastic for mobile phone footage.
Yeah, I didn't realise he was using a mobile to do those.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't realise that. Shit, wow.
Yeah, we're just trying to get as many reviewers to come on to get different views and things like that. But Dermy's sort of becoming... I don't even say he's a guest anymore. He's not even going to be a guest. He's one of the family.
Yeah, we need to, you know, give him spanner privileges or something.
Also, can't give him a spanner. He can't even chat.
I don't even know what the spanner is.
Mod.
It means you've got moderator status, which means in the unlikely event that you ever get yourself a laptop, you will be able to properly join in on chat and give like two-fingered salute to people.
You can watch porn on this, no problem.
Okay, I think you have just made a best friend in Sinner because Sinner has a penchant for midget porn.
Midget porn? Is it short and quick?
Yeah.
He watches midget porn while wearing
While
a
listening
Disney...
to Nickelback while wearing a gimp mask.
No,
You know.
I wasn't going to say gimp mask.
What?
I was
But
going to
does he
say
go
while
down
wearing
his
his
knees?
Disney princess outfit.
Yeah, he wears the Disney princess, and he totally rocks the Disney princess, but he wears the gimp mask at the same time.
Ryan.
But does he have his knees, like down his knees, in a pair of shoes to make himself feel shorter?
No, because he's my bitch. He gets on his knees when I tell him to.
That sounds painful.
No, he's my bitch.
Disney Center, nugget porn, midgets without arms and legs. Ryan, you haven't had a spanner because you haven't been with us.
Oh, good
Haven't
lord.
been on for ages.
Yeah, Ryan, get that webcam fired up, son. There's nothing stopping you calling in.
There is.
But yeah, Dermy, are you going to Expo next year?
I don't know.
Please tell me you're going to Expo next May.
You paying for my ticket?
No, but please tell me you're going.
Dermy, I'll get you if you can get your flight over. I'll get you into the expo.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I
Press
can always
pass.
get you a press pass ticket.
I'll get
you
you a
can
press
go for
pass
what?
ticket to get into the expo.
Remind me comes to the town and see what the crack is. I don't know.
Saving.
They don't really appeal to me. I think if I went, I would almost... I don't know what I would be like at it. Because I think I would just be walking about and I'm so stuck in
Can
the
you
way.
drive?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Nope, never drank in my life. I did not have 9 beers live in 2.5 hours before.
Right,
Never.
right. Well, if you can handle the beer,
Where's
you
my
can
free
handle
Expo ticket?
Expo. Because, you know, like, yeah, we go to the Expo and stuff, and then we sit out front of the hotel till all hours of the stupid and just
Get
drink.
pissed.
So, yeah.
Just don't get into a drinking competition with Megan. You'll lose.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that.
Obviously,
She
that's
said-
where we would spot off straight away. She'd be like, drinking competition. But yeah, that's the best idea ever. And then I'll wake up the next morning and he'll look at me and be like, alright, Darmy, be like, are you actually talking to me?
So you'd be like the Vaping postman. He started drinking on the Friday night and kept drinking on the Friday night, and he didn't actually make Expo until 4:30 on the Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, he made Expo, 2 hours before they were chucking us out?
Oh,
He didn't make it out of his bed until, like, lunchtime, and he woke up to, like, 56 missed calls from his wife.
Jordan, trust me, Jeremy would lose to Megan.
I would lose to most people. I can't really hold my drink that much.
Brings back a homie meaning to the Nugget Challenge Centre. The only thing about nuggets.
Jesus, Sloan, don't encourage him.
But yeah, Megan drank. Like, I can drink lots of vodka,
Megan drank everyone under the table
but
that night.
that night she didn't seem too drunk. She still be able to run to the bar and back. But see, the next day she was like,
Oh, she suffered for it. She was hanging. So hanging. Until UK Andy waved a cup of Jaeger chai under her nose, and that was her. She was like, I'm awake.
"There's your reason for going to the expo alone, Dermy.
Jaeger chai.
Jaeger chai."
It is chai tea with about a bottle and a half of Jägermeister in it.
No. I just drink beer.
Yeah, that's right. Ryan, Ryan, laughing at shoes. That's all I'm saying.
I don't feel like I'm missing something.
George Best would lose to Megan. Yep, he would. George Best would have lost to Megan.
Yeah, he would say.
George
would.
Best and Alex Higgins both would have lost to Megan.
Yeah.
But George Best still has got the best, thing ever. He already said he wasted most of his money and spent the rest on women drink.
Yeah, he wasted the best part of his money on the liver transplant, didn't he?
He didn't pay for that.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think
right.
he did.
It was the rest of the taxpayers that did.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I was at his funeral. That's all I can say.
Oh, God, it's really good.
I flew back from England to go to his funeral.
No, I didn't.
That's still skill.
Spent most of his money on fast cars and fast women and wasted the rest. That was it. That was the saying. But no, it's so. How's the cloud
We'll go
coming
for nose hook. I've just changed the batteries.
Jeremy? Oh,
What are we reading? 8.35?
yep, 8.35.
8.35! Oh my god! If that... Seriously, if
Hold on,
SS
nobody
Pally
notices
Ice
yet.
at 8.35 doesn't relocate your nostrils, there is something badly wrong with you, dude.
Hang on, Jeremy. Hang on. Can anybody tell me how many likes we're on at the minute?
Oh, pardon me.
Has anybody got the?
Sinner, the juice that he has is SS California, which is a bubble gum, but it's SS California Ice. Which has a metric fuck ton of menthol in it. Oh, good lord!
Literally, you have to drop every hit.
Right, folks, with 22 watching, we're on 7 likes, and no dislikes. Let's see that, get that up to 15 in total. So you can hit like or dislike, not too
Come on,
fussy.
seriously? 22 watching and only 7 likes. Come on, guys, bump it up! Bump
Just
it
to show you how much power that is. Already.
8.26 volts.
Already.
Oh my god.
So folks, come on, get us bumped up. Come on, likes or dislikes. I'm not fussy. 5 more to go. 4 more to go, apparently.
Yeah, we're on 11 now.
Shane,
So.
stop hitting it twice. We're on 12 now. 3 more. Come on, folks. Up to 15, and Dermy will do this nose hook with the ice.
With that cap, hold on. It says full.
I will be back in 1 second.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's a very, very wide drip tip.
That's a very wide drip tip indeed.
That's like a chubby cap,
Yep,
which makes it 10 times worse.
yep, because
Because
it's
you can
getting,
feel it the whole way up.
yeah.
So you get it in the front of the nose as well.
What are we up to now, folks? 15. Here we go. Just wait till Bunny comes back. 14. 14. That drip tip is wider than the wife's size. 15. So once Bunny comes back, then, folks, we're up to 15. Thank you very much. 14 likes and 1 dislike. So. But happy days.
This is going to hurt.
It is, mate.
I almost feel like doing a practice on 100 watts.
No.
Like, that's 100 watts.
I'm getting funny looks for vaping. Why are you at the hospital?
It's kind of cloudy.
Zan, that's fine. Evening, Zan. How are you, sir? Long time no see. Good to see you. Good to see you. See. Bunny will be back shortly. So.
I can just see the vape all around the room. Of the window fully open.
$15 up and 1 down. Brought Joe and Nan up to see Kathleen. Okay, so. I don't mind, Zan. Thumbs down, thumbs down. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. I get funny looks all the time. I just give them a thumbs up. Yeah, Ryan. There's, don't get me started on vapors and getting bad names all over the place. But hey ho, such is life. I did have some vaping news tonight, but Wednesday nights aren't really vaping news nights. They're Sundays.
Maddie, you missed it.
What?
No.
What?
It's done.
Oh, you've done it now? Okay. Hi, Zan.
He hasn't, Bunny.
Why do you think I just done that? Because I knew he was bullshitting. So.
Right, folks, are we ready for this nose hook? extraordinaire. You need an Amazon speed dial, Jeremy. What's it's
Just
8.3, 8.29, 8.3.
Aye, hold on.
Yeah, Christine. Do you see those uneducated types that shout at you when you're vaping? That's the best way. Just smile at them and vape on. Fuck them.
Left nostril or right nostril, Jeremy?
The right one. I can't do my left one because there's scar tissue in it. Ready?
Crack on. Oh, good. God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's bigger clouds.
Wow.
Is that
It's not that bad, like.
No.
the size of that cloud just from nose hook?
No. Oh, good lord. No. No.
So there you go.
I've done one.
Good for you. If you think I'm doing one, you can think on.
There you go.
I can probably, ironically, I can probably get a better cloud of that, and that's only 100 watts. Doing nose. Hold on.
How on earth do you even do that?
No.
No, your cloud's bigger than the cloud is bigger than the other one, Dermot. And Dermot, you're disqualified.
Oh yeah, he didn't do the 90-degree thing, did
You
he?
didn't do 90 degrees. Your knees weren't in shot. Your knees weren't in shot, and the light's affecting your.
And he didn't slut drop. I thought there's the knees up now. Oh my god.
Hang on, I'll do a Jordan special.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what you like.
And Vaping Jockey says that's the next NI vape cloud.
I actually need to sneeze now.
Yeah.
Just a few
ask you
minutes.
how the cloud comp's going.
Alright, it's going well. Everyone has to have their videos in by 9, so 20 minutes. So I'll have to jump off soon and close that off.
Yep. How many did you get entered this time?
It was only 42.
How many was in the other one? The first one? Or the last one, sorry.
The last one's 60 something. The first one was like 80. Like the original one that I did. I forgot to just warning to everyone if they do no soaks. Whenever you go to take a hit again, remember to fucking juice.
And also
Yeah,
remember
because
to
a dry hit.
Exactly.
Yeah, a dry hit's bad enough at the best of times, but when you take a dry hit up your nose, yeah. No.
That's miniature bunny in the background, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Aye, well that wasn't too pleasant, but it wasn't that bad.
Going to have to leave soon, clean around my house and stuff.
Why?
Why?
That was Jordan said that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm asking why.
Jordan's painting Liam's face.
Well, okay then.
White sticky stuff.
He hates mess apparently.
Okay.
And
Oh, right. Liam says Jordan's going to clean because Claire told him to.
Go get your cleaning done. I'm sitting with a cup of tea chilling. And Jordan got a few slaps the other night live on cam.
He got a few what?
Slaps.
Ian, don't need
I wouldn't know because I missed that show entirely because nobody even told me it was on, so missed it.
What show?
I watched Liam and Jordan, and then what's his name? Tommy, is it?
Yeah.
Come on last night. Yeah.
But was it Sunday night? that Jordan got slapped?
I don't know, but I missed that as well, and I feel very annoyed at that.
Claire's out. That's why he's cleaning because Claire's out. He doesn't want to come back in because he knows he'll get slapped if he comes back in. www.email@gmail.com.
Yeah, Thomas, that was it. Thank you, Liam.
Right, well, I'm going to go and sort the remainder of this cloud comp out for this round. But the nose hook is done. I can still breathe. I don't need an ambulance. Not particularly pleasant, but if anybody wants to have a go at a nose hook, get in touch with me. We'll get you live on the page.
Well, if you've still got any time after you've sorted the cloud comp out, you're more than welcome to jump back on with us.
Yeah, what time is it on till? 9:15?
Well, I don't know
just,
what time.
We're on to just whenever.
Whenever, because whatever chat lasts to.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If the chat keeps up, we'll stay on. It's as simple as that.
Alright, fair enough. Aye. What I'll do is I'll pop back in then whenever I get everything sorted, and I'll let you know.
Cool.
Right, one for the road.
Oh god. He's doing it again. No. Oh my
I didn't get it right up the nostril there. The side of my nose is sore now. See you there.
Later, Jeremy. Thanks for calling in.
What's going on?
Oh,
hello, sir.
Why have I got you into hang on. Oh. Shit.
Yeah. Okay, what the hell happened there, babe?
I pressed the wrong button.
You muppet!
Sorry, Dwayne.
How do I change my... No, can I change my actual name? Because
you can. You go into settings and change it.
I can't remember how to do it, so don't ask me. I'm a complete technophobe.
Right.
I'm just here to make up the numbers, really. I don't know what I'm doing.
You can push a button and it works, you're fine.
Yeah, but you see, that's what Roy's there for. He's hosting, remember? You know, like I say, I'm just here to make up the numbers.
What did he break?
Everything.
Everything.
Good job.
Well, there's Wayne on camera, so he's on screen. So that's the main thing.
Dwayne.
He got my name right.
In front of that.
There's a D.
Yeah,
I said
there's
Dwayne.
a D in front of that. No, you said Wayne.
I think it's done. I've changed it. But,
you have to log out and log back in again, Dwayne.
Oh god! All right, 2 minutes.
No,
Okay.
Don't do that. Just keep it like that.
No, keep it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just
We've
make
got
it
you
easier.
we've got your wee Nightbot thing in, so everybody can get over there and subscribe to you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Everybody knows who you are by this point anyway, and if they don't, why not?
No, well, there's a lot of ones in Northern Ireland who wouldn't have known him yet. So, folks, this is Dwayne, who is better known on the vaping scene as W.
Well, god damn!
Oh, god damn! What's going on?
Oh dear!
Holy shit!
And the sort of story of Dwayne coming onto the show was that I joined into his Instagram one lunchtime and work and get your ass on, boy.
What?
Yeah, we had an epic conversation at Expo.
Yes.
Then he completely made me seasick by doing a flying somersault over a line of people lying on the floor. That was epic, dude. How the hell?
I appreciate it. I don't know.
How did you discover you could do that, and what did you think you were doing at the time?
Well, to be honest, I've actually the free running part. I've been doing it for 8 years now. So Been doing it for 8 years, and then I thought, you know what? While I was at the expo, I thought, you know what? Because the year before, I think it was the year before I went to the expo the first time, but I didn't have this like YouTube channel at all. It was just a general vlog, just normal vlog. And I thought, you know what? Oh, I'll flip over some people. I thought I'll do it, and then I thought I'd do it again. And I thought, oh yeah, like get Chris in and whatever, get everyone else in as much as possible, and just flip over them. So I've just learned from the gym. The gym that I go to.
If anybody hasn't watched Chris Empire's vlog on Expo, one, you get to see me do all over the show.
That was brilliant.
Papa Lizard Licker's massive.
Yep. But number two, you get to see Dwayne doing a flying somersault over, how many was it? 7?
I can't remember. Something along the lines.
Yeah. It was epic. It was seriously epic.
Appreciate it.
I honestly did try to get that clip. I was going to show it in the show.
Hi, Andy.
But folks, what I'll do is I will get that clip and I will for Sunday we'll show you it if anybody hasn't seen it. But you can also get over.
Yeah, it's epic.
But please get your arses over to Dwayne's channel and give him a wee sub. His Instagram lives are fantastic. If anybody's on Instagram, look him up there as well. I'm guessing is it WGD Vapes on there too?
Yep, WGD Vapes.
Get over there, and his lives on there are epic. If anybody's into your mechs, he's fantastic. He loves his mechs, and but his reviews are great as well.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. It's still blessed me. That's the whole thing. How did I see this chat? What's going on? Like, just in case if I see anyone else, I'm lost.
Have you? Oh, you haven't got the Vape Lounge NI page, have you?
No.
I'll send you across.
Yeah, I was going to say send him the link to the live chat
so
that he can see what is going on. We've got a few guys in chat,
yeah,
our usuals, and
the
everybody
usuals
is saying hello. So
aloha. That's I don't know if that's Hawaiian or something. But it does.
I've sent you across in VC there, Dwayne.
No, I appreciate it. I'm happy to do this.
Oh, and remember when you open that screen up to mute the live cast?
Yeah.
Because it all comes through.
Good.
And
you
Ryan, you're only about an hour late with that one, son. But if you want us to go through what we're vaping on again, we will more than happily do so.
Hershine, take it easy, mate. Good to see you in.
Bye, Hershine.
Oh, the usual people are here, man. Andy, what's going on, everyone? Jesus.
Yeah, you seeing it now?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
And Sloanster and Dermot nose hook it.
I'm trying to change it.
So, we have to ask you, first of all, before we get into any other questions, Dwayne, what are you vaping on?
Right, I'm on the Rage Squonker mod in white with the Recurve RDA. This is a saucy piece of work. Okay.
Have you upgraded the software?
No, I've not. Who's
get the firm. My video tells you how to do it. Watch my review on it, and it tells you how to upgrade the firmware.
Yeah.
You get extra 50% life out your battery.
Right. Okay. I think who said it now? Tony B said there was an update firmware. He wasn't too sure back on one of his videos.
Roy's reviews, latest review of this.
Yeah. Right. I'll get on it tonight. Don't you worry. I'll get on it. All right. I'll do it. Yeah. With the Recurve RDA, I have the Dreamer.
So jealous.
Gold with the Bonza.
Oh my god! I'm so jealous right
now. Before I carry on, actually no, I'll show you the rest first. I'll do that first. The Paranormal with the Falcon. You see, the Falcon tank. I have never been on a sub-ohm tank in the longest while, and this is the only tank I really, really like at the moment. It is something else. It's unreal.
The Falcon rocks, babe. The Falcon absolutely rocks.
Yeah, that's definitely nice. And I thought I'd take a little reminiscence and got the little noisy cricket with the.
Is that the original noisy cricket?
Yeah, that's the original. Yeah, I used to have it, and then I thought, you know what, I want to get this again. I enjoyed the back in the day sort of stuff. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, the reason I'll show you this one as well. Actually, Right, this is my original one that I got at the expo, which is the coated. Now, this happened on the coated, and I normally look after the devices. Okay. And it just started peeling.
Is that the Dreamer?
Yeah, and it started peeling off the coated.
Yeah.
So I met.
There are a few people have had that problem with the Cerakoted Dreamer. The coating actually starts to lift off after a couple of days.
Yeah, so I messaged Stan saying, listen, I wouldn't mind buying a new shell. Where can I buy it from? He goes, no. Email them. You know what I mean? Sort it out from there, and then they'll sort it out with a new one. So I said, oh, fair enough then. So I did everything, and then I got given that one, which again,
nice.
From Times Vape, I appreciate that, and I'm enjoying this. So that's what I'm vaping on today.
Right, folks, what juices have you got in them?
You what, sorry?
What juices have you got in them?
Snap. I've just brought this one out, so I can't remember this one. This one is Pineapple by Honey Juice, which is a really old juice line.
Oh, Horny Pineapple is amazing.
Yeah, it's a really old one. Oh, I'm really unprepared tonight.
It's okay. While you're doing that, folks, come on, 5 more to get him to 180. Come on.
I'm on some what's this? Cereal and marshmallow? Something along the lines.
Marshmallow.
And the good old, very silverback. If you've not tried it, oh my gosh.
No. That one, I've heard about that one, but I've not actually tried that one yet.
Well, this one's sandy. This is a strawberries and watermelon. It's a very simple flavour, but there's something about it why it's so nice. It's a very lingering taste. It's just nice, and
it just hits the spot.
Yeah, it just hits the spot. Yeah. It's really nice. It just mellows down. And
right, folks, come on, 4 more, and I'll do the giveaway. 4 more. Get them to 180, and I'll do the giveaway.
And I'm on Jam Biscuit, which I'm only just recently trying now to see how this goes. So I'm just experimenting, really.
Jam Biscuit? Oh, that sounds actually... Jammy Dodger.
Yeah, by...
I was just thinking that.
Shooting Putin. That's what it says.
Shooting Putin.
Shooting Putin.
Oh, I haven't seen the chat yet. Jesus, what's going on? WGD.
Hi, Andy Summerfield. There's our taxi inspector. How are you,
James.
sir?
Yes, James.
Come on, 4 more.
Yes, Andy. What's going on? Craig! Yes. What's going on? Aloha. What are you all vaping? What are you both vaping? I want to find out.
Well, I'm on my Meg in the lovely rubberized red.
Yeah.
With the lip on top. In that, I've got some Yorkshire Vapor Old Faithful classic pear.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That stuff is gorgeous. It's just like pear drop sweeties. It is just.
I've also got my beautiful Vape Strider.
Oh. That's just mega.
Oh my gosh.
On top of that, I've got the Bravo.
Yes. Yes.
In that, I have got some of one of our local shops is now in Scotland, Root Boy, and their dessert time strawberry mess.
Was that the guy who came to the expo? He had his own juice line. No, was it him or someone else?
No, sitting outside with us. That was,
yeah.
That was Kev. Is it Kev you call him? And where to put it? That's the sexy bomb. No, it's not the sexy bomb range. No, it wasn't the sex bomb range. That was the ones beside him. It was the.
Oh no, were you thinking Phil?
Phil.
I think so. I'm not sure. I'm sure he was on about his own juice. I wanted to try it. And
where is it? Where have I put it?
I think my friend that came with me, Danny, he said he was on about his juices after the expo, and he said it was really nice. So I need to try it. I'm sure it was him. It might have been someone else.
Yeah.
I think it was him because he was the one who was sitting outside talking to us.
That was Phil. That was Phil, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and it's
But yeah, just Vape Mail just came in now, and this came in. I have to show you it. The warrior.
What is the warrior? Oh.
Yeah. Like I thought, right, nice. I'm gonna order it as quick as possible, and then it just came in tonight. So I thought, right, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. I'm gonna build that later on. I'm all good. I can't wait for that.
I'm well, Joe.
Well, me, I've got, I'm just gonna go complete elitist. I have got the bandwagon. That was Philip. But yeah, I've got my G-Class. That sexy little bit.
Oh my gosh, it's
the G-Class. I've got the Valerian on top of that, and I have the very nice strawberry mess from the fine chaps at Rude Boy in there. I've also got the Rev Nitro, which I absolutely adore. I have the Loop RDA on top of that, and again, this is one from Rude Boy, which is Lemon and Lime Ice Pop.
Ooh.
Heaven in a bottle. And you mentioned the Falcon, so it just made me crank this bad boy out. I have the Wismic Gen 3 Dual.
Yeah.
With the Falcon on top, and I have some very tasty Sherbet Rainbow from Double Drip.
Yeah. I think that's my favourite one, I love the rest of them.
I've always been a fan of the Double Drip range, and they released a couple of new flavours at Expo. They had Sherbet Rainbow and I can't remember what the other one was, but it was another sherbet one anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it had to be done. I had to buy both flavours while I was there, and I have to say I've been very, very impressed. So, yeah,
it's a very nice.
Currently,
it's a very nice liquid. That's nice, man. That's really nice. Are you all going to the expo in October? Because this time I'm going for the full weekend. I am definitely.
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
No, unfortunately not, due to various different circumstances. We're not able to make it in October, but we are booked, prepped, and ready to go in May next year. But there's one at the end of this month in Manchester.
You see,
the Vapers Lifestyle one. We are booked and ready to go for that one.
You see, I didn't know much about this, and then a couple of people in the vape shop, you're going to Manchester? What Manchester one? I've never heard of it.
I knew absolutely nothing about it until the Sunday at the May Expo, and some dude just walked up to me and goes, "Here you go, you might be interested in this," handed me a flyer. And I looked at it, I read it, I thought, oh, hell yeah.
It's got everything that. It's got drifting, it's got bikes, it's got cars.
It's not just a vape expo. There is everything there. There's tattoo artists, there are graffiti artists, there are BMX bike displays, there's car drifting, there's a cocktail bar, there's a hog roast. Come on, man, a hog roast.
Oh, man.
There's everything.
It's literally like an hour away from me as well. Manchester.
So we've booked to go to that. So yeah.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
If I was to speak to the guy running it, right?
Right. Okay.
I got him to book you to do some freestyle running.
You've got him to book me.
No. What if I was to speak to him? Would you be interested in doing some free running at it?
Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't mind that. I'm easy.
Because he's got an arena, indoor arena and an outdoor arena.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an indoor and outdoor. There's just going to be so much there for everybody. There's even for the ladies among us. There are like beauty stalls and whatnot. There's everything. You'll find me in the beer tent.
No, I wouldn't mind that, to be honest.
See you, Christine.
Okay, alright. It's kind of irrelevant, but I've got two jobs. So the first job, I'm in a vape shop, I wear vapes, and then the second job is for an entertainment company. So it depends on clients, what client sponsors. We go various places in the UK and just perform. It depends. It could be clubs, it could be wherever. So we do acrobat, there's fire breathing, some people are dancing, some people are doing some other stuff, aerial, awesome. All sorts. So
that's amazing.
Doing that in general, it don't bother to me. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind that. It's just
a way of getting your name out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get your name out there two ways. You get your name out there for doing your freestyle, but then you also get your name out there for your vaping. By the way, you've hit 181 subscribers.
Do you know what? Even if
4 more to go. Come on, guys. 4 more to go.
I appreciate this, and bear with me a second. I want to read some of these chats and see what they're saying. Because I did see some questions halfway through. I'm sure there was someone. Who said it now? Oh, there's so much chat going on. It's crazy, man. Someone said there was matching a mod or something. I can't remember. But I'll find it in a second.
David A got his pixie dust delivered tonight, so peace has been restored.
Yay! Nice one, David. Pixie dust for the win. Love it. Love it.
As you probably noticed, Dwayne, we do have a few Northern Ireland ones in here. We also have a few from, we have ones from England, we have ones from Scotland. Some of the VUKN regulars or Chris Empire's regulars.
Yeah.
Some of the ones who just love going around trolling chats. It's like Sinner.
Shane and Sinner and Hussein. Well, Hussein's just left, obviously.
There we go. There's a question I was about to ask you. What got you into reviewing? Well, my first thing, what was your journey into vaping? And then what led you into reviewing?
Do you know what? We'll start with vape. I mean, we'll start before I even vaping. So first of all, I used to smoke. In general, what age? I don't know, 16, 17. And I actually stopped with willpower around the 20s, early 20.
Here, hang on. You still look about 17 or 18.
I'm 25. I'm 25.
Okay.
I still got ideas.
What's your question, mate?
Yeah, it was you putting that question in there that made him ask that question, saying, so behave. You still have to be nice. Behave.
I don't mind, but it's all good.
No, this is a bit of an ongoing joke. There was something happened last week, and Saint said, if you do this, I'll be nice for a month. Saint has basically been Roy's biggest troll for the last 6 months. So this is now we're getting our own back on Saint because Saint now has to be nice for a full month.
Yeah.
And it is killing him.
You've got to be nice, okay? Just stay blessed.
We'll not interrupt you anymore. We'll let you continue.
No, that's cool. Yeah, so I stopped around 20. Had a lot going on in my life, and I thought, you know what, I'll start vaping. And then when I started vaping, I started on some crappy pen as normal, looked like a CE4 pen. And then I started.
One of them.
Yeah, literally, like a corner shop, and it didn't go well, so I took it back because it was just crap. I just didn't like it at all. So that's when I found
my very, very first e-cig, and I still have it. I haven't used it, but I still have it.
It's still first one. I don't have a first one anymore. When I find something that's really interesting, the hobby just instantly I just get attached straight away. So my first official was the also 40 watt by Smock. Also 40 watt. I started developing from there, and then I started after my what is it, the R40, then I got the R80, I got some other stuff, and then my first biggest mod was the Limitless box mod with the 2 plates on the side with the TFE8.
Yeah, the Limitless 220, I believe it was.
Yeah, some of that, yeah.
Yeah, because you could get all the interchangeable plates for it.
That's it, yeah.
It was a really weird shape.
Yeah, because I wish on the slanted part where the logo was, the fire button was there. It made it a bit more better.
Button should have been on the top, shouldn't it? Not on the side, it should have been on the curve.
That's it. And then, because I was such a usual, like the shop that I used to shop there, now I work there, I got into building, so my first rebuildable was the Kangatech Drip Box 150, so I was squonking on top of that. I was like, right, obviously they told me everything about it. And then from there, my first person who I watched was Grim Green, and then from then I started spreading out and trying to watch different reviews, Twisted, everyone, and then it was weird because when I started watching the reviews, it was all the people from the US first, do you know what I mean? Like Mike Vapes and whatnot. Then I thought, you know what, what's going on with UK, man? Let me see what's going on. And then that's when I saw Vaping Biker, and Vic, and Chris, TVP, everyone. And then I've been watching everyone there for 2 years now. And then from then it just clicked. I thought, right, I don't know, I just want to start reviewing. I don't know, but I wasn't sure yet, so I thought, you know what, I'll put a post up on Instagram. I said I'm going to start reviewing. It's not just me. As I clarify again, it's not just me. You'll see me post more, but there's other people. So there's Andy and Hooper as well. So they're doing videos as well. So it's a team. And then that's how I got around to it. Do you know what I mean?
So it was a joint effort sort of thing.
Yeah. And then when we put I spreaded the idea between the three of us. Do you know what I mean? And see how it goes. We just think of future plans and whatnot, and then it just clicked straight away. And then from then I had like replies from TVP Green said, "Yeah, do it, smash it, can't wait to see it as well." And then that just drove me even more. The people who I watched for so long, you got to think the day that when they replied, and then the expo came up, and then I saw everyone like, Jesus. I had to step back and think, what just happened? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have to admit when I first met Vic and Chris and Mark and all the guys, I first met Vic 2 years ago, and I had been live casting for about 6 months at the point where I first met them, and I had been watching Vic as a reviewer, and then he started to tell me about live shows, so I started watching live shows, and I got to know him through that, and then I started live casting, and I went to my first expo, 2016, and met Vic and the guys there, and I have to admit I was completely shitting myself at the thought of going to meet Vic for the first time. I was really, really nervous, but then 30 seconds after I walked in the door and Vic was there, it was like, what the hell were you nervous about? He is such a nice guy, and I have learned a lot of what I have learned has come from him, and then through doing the live cast and getting to know a lot more of the UK reviewers, I got to know Mark, I got to know Chris, and Mike, and Jay, and all the guys, and they're like my extended family now. I wouldn't be without them. The guys are just absolutely awesome, and I wouldn't be where I am now if it hadn't have been for them.
It's just crazy.
But it is a nerve-wracking thing when you meet them all for the first time. It is really
Question, Wayne, for you from Craig.
Yeah, Craig.
What's the well God damn about?
I don't know if it's like, it might be a funny story, it might not be. Okay, I was at my mate's a couple of years back. This was way before I even created this channel. A couple of years back, having a laugh, watching some crazy ass videos, and then that just came along, and it's something you say something random while they were laughing. I said, God damn! I slapped my knee. I was like, this is catchy. This shit is catchy. So I just started saying it, just with my friends, and then they just laughed even more, and it just became like a virus in a good way. And then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna call it that. There you go, just because of the slogan. It just makes it easier.
We're gonna do the giveaway for the Root Boy vaping mat. They are quite exclusive and quite hard to get.
Does that mean we reached the magical...
No, I said 180 to start with. I wanted to get to 180, so anything after that was a bonus.
Oh, I do apologise. I thought you said you wanted to get him to 185.
No, I said let's try and get him to 185 as well, but we're at 183 at the minute, I think.
Yeah, that's most appreciated. Do you know what? I wanted to do this at a specific limit, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something right now. 1 second. I haven't even reviewed it yet. Everyone's seen it before anyway. So everyone's seen the Michael mod, do you know what I mean? Yeah?
Gorgeous.
So I got this, not the Xbox One, the one before, last year. And this was the last one that I had in stock. That was it, because they tried to get rid of the stock. Now, I wanted to do this as a giveaway when I get to 500 subs, but you know what? I'd rather do it tonight. I'm going to do it tonight.
Wow.
So, I want to just help the community. I'm not trying to bribe or get any of this and that. No, I want to help the community become better. Okay.
Right,
that, folks, my friend, is very, very generous. That deserves getting to 185. Come on.
Anybody in chat that hasn't already get across to WGD Vapes, get across now and get subscribed to him, please.
Yeah, I don't mind. I just want to give this away tonight, just to help the community. If someone doesn't even if they have a mod that they always wanted, but they never come across that mod, hey, it's here. Aww. It's regulated. It's got a VO chip. You can't go wrong. Done. Yeah.
Sloan says she needs to get a Bunny and Roy hug because it's missing from her collection. Oh, I love you, babe.
Yeah, this one was a definite keep. It was one of them like, no one is getting this at all. But no, I've got to. Yeah.
Dude, I feel your pain. I have one mod here that I bought 2 years ago, and every bitch and his dog is trying to get this mod off me.
Mm.
Come on, get something.
We've got to get it. We've got to get it.
No, this is not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere at all. Like, this is the... No. It's just a big fat no.
Dwayne, do you want to see my never ever going away mod?
Go on then.
Oh, table's going knocked over.
Oh.
Which one's that one?
Oh, that way.
Left. That's the way.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
Jesus H. Christ. Oh, that's so nice.
Limited edition, number
You're
151, Expo last year in October. Mirage were there, and for 2 days I walked up and down past it, looking at it. It was in special offer.
Drooling.
It was on a special offer. I'm not even going to mention the
Hi,
price.
Danny.
And Danny.
What's going on?
Never sort of walked up and down going, oh my god. I was like, well, I can't.
Okay, Dwayne, I will let you. He tormented me.
No, me.
For 2 days. Over whether he wasn't deliberately trying to torment me.
Uh-huh.
He was torturing himself as to whether to buy this mod or not. And I was losing the will to live, so I just said, you know what, fuck it. And I went and bought it for him. Then I started to panic, thinking to myself, I bet he's going to go and buy that. And I was praying that he would not go to buy it.
The one thing I can't do at Expo, Dwayne, as you probably noticed, I can't sit on my arse for too long. My legs start to seize up, and I just keep walking.
Yeah, he gets restless leg syndrome.
That's it, exercise, man, got to still walk.
What did you just do to your mic? That's 100 times better. Probably dislodge some VG from it. But look at the box it comes. It's still got the sticker on it from the 151 serial number.
Man.
And
keep it in the box. Don't even touch it.
And then you get
John. But yeah, he basically tortured himself for 3 days.
Yeah.
Because we got there late on the Thursday night. We went in on the Friday. We were walking around. He saw this. He fell in love with it. He was drooling. So he tormented himself all of the Friday, all of the Saturday, and by like midnight on the Saturday night, I was twitching. So it was a case of, right, for God's sake, if you do not shut up about this mod, I am going to knock you out. So I had it in my head that I was going to get up on the Sunday morning, go to the expo, go buy this mod for him, just to shut him up, if nothing else. And then, of course, I did that. So we got in, we did our mingling, whatnot, and he disappeared. So the minute he disappeared, so did I. That was the first thing I did. I grabbed that mod, and I came back and sat down, and then I was sat there thinking to myself, he's going to go and buy that. He's going to go and buy it, and I'm going to be sitting here with a spare mod. And he appeared back about an hour later, and we were chatting and whatnot, and he was talking about going to this place and going to that place and going to the other place, and I went, look, no, like, whoa, slow
Please,
down.
Calm down.
Just shut up. And he's like, but I want to go, and I went, I don't care, just stay there, shut up, here. And I reached him the box, and he was like, you didn't. I went, I did. And he went, oh my God. And that was him. He was just rushing for 20 minutes. He was just like drooling. So I was like,
that's what
you're welcome.
Oh man, you got to give it that, man.
I bought a V-God for my birthday in October or in September. I bought myself the V-God. But I was using the T-Priv.
Yeah.
The old T-Priv.
To go from a T-Priv and a V-God to Mirage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big convert, man.
And that Mirage, it hits like a train. It is. There's no rattle. It is so heavy. One piece of Sheffield
bloody
steel.
hole in the boat.
Right, folks. Just before we do, If anybody wants to win,
Andy panicking wasn't the name for it.
If anybody wants to win the vape mat from Rude Boy, you're going to have to type a word into chat in 2 seconds. Just when I check something first of all, I've got it switched on. And anybody that's just come in that hasn't already subscribed to Dwayne at WGD Vapes, get across and do it. He's up to 185 now. So Mr. Summerfield, if you haven't, Danny, if you haven't, get across and get subscribed. The key word you need to type in to win the mat, and it doesn't seem very good anymore, is of course I have Andy Summerfield.
And guys, just to let you know, appreciate for the subs, man. This is something else. Do you know what I mean? And I appreciate for letting me be on the stream. Do you know what I mean? This is the first time.
No.
Very, very welcome.
The thanks.
Hi, James.
The thanks is from us for you coming onto the stream.
That's
yeah.
It's just I'm blessed.
I
Man, do you know what I mean?
I have watched your Instagram lives. I don't get the chance to chat all the time because sometimes I'm actually in work with a headphone in watching it, and the phone is sitting there and I'm actually working. You do tend to go on during the day quite a bit. So if anybody is listening during the day and that, and has got Instagram, hook the guy up, boys. He is a good laugh and informative on his live streams on.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
James, mate, I'm good. How are you?
And don't be typing it twice, folks. If you type it twice, you get
once only.
Yeah. Damn flies, man.
And Wayne, if you've got chat up, type it in as well. You can get a chance.
You can win this Rude Boy vape mat too.
No, man, I'm gonna leave it to them.
It is a rubberized vape mat. It is fantastic quality and it is great to build on.
Yeah. Now I'm blessed. I'm gonna leave them not to win it. Do you know what I mean? I'm good. I'm gonna leave them to get it.
Okay, so is everybody that want to enter it? I can't get the hand of Instagram. It's a bit like Twitter confusing. And it is a little bit confusing. I'm starting to get the hang of it. But
yeah, I'm slowly getting used to it.
I got fanboy today. I went all fanboy. Because I put my Homeboy Rage review out last night. And I got a thank you tweet today from Desire Design.
Whoa. That's when you feel all warm and tickly inside. Oh my god!
It did. And it's also VapeTube as well, folks. I don't know if you're on VapeTube yet, Wayne, but it's going to be the alternative, and we're trying to make it bigger for vapers. Get across.
There's a D in front of that.
Dwayne. It's because I've got a good friend called Wayne. I do apologize.
Yeah, I know the pain because I've got a friend called Wayne, and when they're shouting it while we're all training, like Wayne from a distance, like what? And two of us are going to think, like, what?
It was Hank Russian.
I'm in him.
Right, folks. Okay, so here we go.
Oh, good lord. Sloan set up an Instagram account on Monday and it was hacked by a Russian yesterday.
No.
24 hours and she was hacked. That has to be a record, man.
You'll have to try and get some tight security on your Instagram.
Wow.
But yeah, like I said again, I don't mind giving this away tonight, man. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. You can throw that in as well.
No, that's not. We'll do that separately.
No, we'll do that one separate.
All right. Okay. All right.
We'll do that
right.
One separate.
So here we go. Rolled.
Ryan won it.
Oh, for
Just
heaven's
try and
sake.
it, so.
He wins all my bloody giveaways.
I'm assuming on giveaways you get that lucky one person that just wins and they pretty much everything.
Well done, Ryan.
I did a Love to Vape range, which is a full range of juices that I reviewed and then a full range to give away. And Ryan won it too.
It's rigged. Yes.
Oh my god. Ryan, you're one jammy little sod. Do you want it, son?
Ryan's my son, by the way, Dwayne.
Hey, your son?
Vaping Jockey's my son.
Mm-hmm.
He lives in Cardiff and I live in Ballymena, but in Northern Ireland. But yeah, he's my son.
Ah, of course he wants it. Yay!
Congratulations. Okay.
Right, Ryan.
Congratulations.
I'll get you that. Okay.
Do you know what I need to do? I need to, because I'm planning to like get the t-shirts done and all, so I'll just send them to you, man. You can wear them. I'll send them to you.
Good night, John. Hope you're feeling better soon, dude.
Good night, John. Good sleep. Take it easy.
Right, this one is slightly longer. Night, Jude. Night, John. This one is slightly longer. And this is for Dwayne's giveaway.
No, you can't win it. If you're joking, I'm joking.
So, there we go. The word is in.
Can I enter this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I can't enter it because I'm not allowed to enter it. But yeah, WGD is amazing, folks, and he is. He's an absolute awesome song.
Appreciate it. I think this is the only channel.
Oh, thank you, Hammy.
I think like before I had like another gaming channel, but I didn't like. It's too hard. It's solid when you do gaming channels. It's not easy. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna scrap it, and then this came along. I thought, I'm vaping already, working a vape shop. I can just tell people what I think of, you know what I mean, on different stuff, and I thought, I want to do it, man. And everyone else is
Liam's back. I thought Liam had run off and left us.
Oh, snap.
Welcome back, Liam.
Danny, you can enter this as well. He hasn't entered it yet. Craig, you can enter it.
Who's ringing? Who's Why is he interrupting me? David! Don't ring me again! Thank you. I didn't actually pick up and say that. I just said it in the screen.
Yeah. Don't ring me again.
No, I'm joking. I didn't say that.
Liam's cooking. What's on the menu tonight, dude?
186, by the way, folks.
Do I say?
Gaming channels are a long, hard slog to get any regular viewers.
And
do you do a freestyle on your channel?
I've got a separate channel to that separate channel. It's just put my actual name into it. You'll find it.
If you send me the link across in BC, I'll get it bumped out there as well. But you're up to 186 now on your subs.
Oh, preach. Oh, this is such a blessing, man.
It's a hard slog getting to 200. I've just got over 200 now, but it's a real hard slog. And to me, it's the smaller reviewers, I think, are the ones that put more into the reviews, you know, more informative, because they're trying to get there to start with.
Yeah,
and I actually do enjoy reviews. I actually subscribed to the NI Vape Lounge channel, or Vape Lounge NI channel as well to you earlier. So
I don't do much on the main channel, the free running channel, because I don't have time. It's work. All it is work, reviews on here, and then my other job a week. I used to have a lot more time, but now
lasagna for tomorrow's tea.
It's crazy. Do I put it in here? Is that right?
So
yeah, right.
Liam's cooking lasagna. I'm on my way.
Right, folks, and Dwayne's freestyle channel is there.
Oh, I want some lasagna. Gavin, send me some, please. I want to try it.
So there's this freestyle channel. Get across and sub to it as well. Let's have a look and see if everybody's in. Christine's gone. Danny, if you're still about, you can enter this, by the way.
You make a good wife.
Yeah.
Okay, is everybody in that wants to be in? If everybody's in that wants to be in, I shouldn't start singing.
No, please don't.
What he's not saying, it's a micro meal. Oh dear.
Nice one, Sam.
Right, here we go. Time to roll.
Oh man, sore throat tonight. Is there any of you thinking about anything you're getting mod wise or device or RTA, RDA?
At the minute, no.
No.
No. apart from the rage, and I'm raging right now because you both have them, and at the minute I'm sort of between jobs, so my budget is not stretching that far right now. So
if the sale's still on, looking around, I've seen it for like £67.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I'll not say how much I got mine for, but it was less than that.
Yeah, Saint, up yours, man.
Oh no!
I got mine in a bricks and mortar.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay.
I paid less than that.
Yeah, I just paid the full whack because that's when it just. Well, I purposely bought it after they sorted out taking out the second O-ring. From.
Yeah, you're a bit like me then. You're Mr. Impatient. Yeah.
Got the Kylan RTA. I've two Kylans sitting there.
Yeah, I've got two of them as well.
Since I bought that, the Bravo, I've not went back near the Kylan.
See, everyone's different. I mean, some people don't like the Kylans. I mean,
I love the Kylans.
The Bravo. The Kylan's good. The Bravo I like the Bravo.
I love the Kylan, but I cannot get on with it. It doesn't matter what I try. I cannot get the bugger to stop leaking.
Yeah.
It is awesome for flavour, but I am so sick and tired of it leaking all the time. So I got the Asmodus Voluna.
Congratulations, Gavin.
Gavin has won this one. Well done, Gavin.
Snap. Mr. Gavin, congratulations.
Gavin, do you know what you've won?
Yeah, do you even know what you've won, bro?
Gavin is a TV. He's a vaping posty drippy.
Is it posty?
Yes, he's a TVP regular.
Yeah.
Well, you got yourself a goddamn good mod. Hey.
Are you there, Gav?
An awesome mod. Gavin, are you there? Do you want it?
I bet he's screaming, jumping out of his seat right now. So.
Yeah, he's probably passed out in the corner. Oh, yes, thanks. Yeah, that means he wants it.
Congratulations, Gavin. If you get your details across to me, I'll get them across to Dwayne.
Yeah, and I'll sort out from that side. I can't estimate how long it is. I'll just try and do as quick as possible. Yeah, if I can this weekend, that's fine. It's a bonus.
What's fixed with you? Yeah, David, I done exactly the same because the very first time I got the Kylan, I sat down thinking, how hard can this be to wick? Put the 6mm glass on, put the wicking in, filled it up to the 6mm, took 2 vapes out of it, passed it across the bunny, says, here, what do you think of this?
Yeah, it was leaking everywhere.
6mm just straight out. So then I sat down, watched Fix review, and watched Fix on how to wick it. And it went absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's just a wicking, like he says in every RTA
friends
review.
on Facebook.
Hey?
Oh, I thought Gavin had added me on Facebook.
Yeah,
Gavin, I'll find you on Facebook.
I think I'm liking RTAs without juice flow. You have to just, you can just go straight in. So, like the Bravo.
I have to admit, when it comes to rebuildables, I tend to go with the RDA.
Yeah.
RTAs, yeah, they're handy. The convenience, you've got the tank and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I just seem to have had more trouble than enough with RTAs. So with the exception of the Voluna, I don't know why, but I've just managed to look into it with the Voluna. I've never had a problem with it, but every other RTA that I've had just leaks like fuck.
Yeah. Oh, what about top airflow? Like the engine 2? That's all right. Because the thing is, the only thing that might bug you a little bit is putting your coils in. Now, obviously, just use the rod, because when you screw in the first leg, it pushes the coil inwards to the centre. Just put the rod in, it'll keep it in place. Yeah. When you get past that, it's pretty much fine, because even if, say for example, you didn't wick it as it meant to be, it recycles through because of the top airflow. So
check your Facebook.
And Ryan has just lost the G-Box in the car. It'll probably be below the damn seat or something stupid.
The G-Box, I love my G-Box. I use my G-Box every day up until the point I got this. I've used this every day since.
I have to admit, I was the same. I totally fell in love with the G-Box. I thought it was an absolutely fantastic mod.
Yes.
And then I picked up one of these.
Yes.
I have to say, when it comes to squonking, I have not used my G-Box since I got this.
Mm-hmm.
So
The G-Box is good, it just feels massive to me.
The only thing I don't...
Well, do you know, that's one of the things I like about it, is the fact that it's so big, but it's so easy to use. It's really, even like, I've got small hands, and even with the size of that mod, it's really, really comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
See,
that's it.
Totally agree. That is one tank I'm waiting to come out as the MP.
Yes.
Posties tank.
I am
dying
to get my hands on
it's
one of those.
It's a 30 tank.
Yeah. It's gonna look the nuts on that.
It's still gonna look nice though, because that fits up to 30. So you're not.
That takes a 30, not a problem. It's just gonna look amazing on that.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend the Bravo, mate. The Bravo, comparing it to the Kylan, it's far easier to wick.
Yeah, David's saying about the Bonza. I've got two Bonzas. I absolutely adore these.
That's it, yeah.
The Bonza is absolutely fantastic. I have also got the Dead Rabbit.
My Bonza. To be honest, with the exception of the airflow, there's not a lot of difference between the Bonza and the Dead Rabbit for flavour.
For flavour, yeah.
The airflow delivery is definitely different, but for flavour, they're on a par. There's very, very minimal difference.
Yeah.
Bonza is absolutely fantastic. My always go-to RDA was the Goon, or the Goon 1.5.
Yeah.
Till I found this little beastie.
That's it. Because I think just the small niggly points. Like I prefer the juice flow. The juice one in that one compared to the Dead Rabbit. I like the Dead Rabbit, the deck. I just feel like the Bonza deck for me is just a lot better. I like the teeth at the bottom of the clamps as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
James, you and everybody else likes that clock. Everybody wants that clock. Nobody's getting that clock.
There's only 2 of these clocks made.
There are only 2 of those in existence.
Right, so Ian Morgan, he's got a cracking Cyrus mod. Yeah, Cyrus mod's pretty cool, man.
Yes, Ian has a serious mod. Ian purchased that mod from me last week.
It's a cool little mod. As long as you're vaping, as long as you offer the stinkers, you're fine.
Exactly.
I've got way too much vape gear, man. Seriously, I could open a shop from my line.
I don't care if somebody's on a CE4 or if somebody's on a T class. Or,
Vaping's
G class. I wouldn't have a G class around me if you paid me to. But I would have an SL class.
See, I don't know that, that for me, that's just I don't know between the two. I wanted a G class. As soon as I seen that one, I was like, I mean, at the expo, I was like, oh man.
But the SL class is around the same size as this. This is a single mod as well. It's around the same size as this. And I love the feel of this. That mod, it's a limited edition. There'll be a review coming up for that shortly.
That hasn't left his hand since he bought it.
I didn't.
In fact, he didn't buy that one. He got that one for review.
Right.
And it hasn't left his hand since May.
That's it. When you get something new, it's like, I don't want to move.
So that'll be coming up for review very shortly.
I'll tell you what's actually... there's a reason why I got this one, actually. It's because of the shape. The Arc mod.
Yeah.
Oh, they're awesome. Gorgeous.
They're beautiful shape, very light, and the shape of them feels good. What's that on top?
The Bonza.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I've been wanting this for a while. I'm like, I want to see what it's like in hand. I'm like, yeah, the curviness is nice, man.
What's your thoughts on these?
What is it called now?
Puma.
The Puma's actually not bad, And you know what to say for the material? It's got good material.
Yeah.
For durability, to say it's the best.
This little thing, If they were doing the awards for Best Mod of 2018 now, this would win. For me, this would win.
Saint wants a Q Mini. Oh, there's Vape City reviews in.
Hi, Daniel.
Hello, Vape City. You know what? Seeing that Puma from a distance looks like a V2 Kodama.
It does. It's very similar in shape. Let me say, right. There's my V2.
Yeah.
I've got the dead rabbit parted on top of that. Nice. But this, look, it's very, very similar.
It's just a bit wider, that's all.
Very, very little difference in, both size and shape. The Puma is ever so slightly bigger, but it is so light. It astounds me something so light can produce so much power. It really does. It is an absolutely awesome little kit.
I wonder if it's lighter or heavier than a Tesla. The Y.
It's about the same.
It's lighter.
It's lighter.
It's
minimally
3 grams lighter.
Yeah, it is 3 grams lighter.
That's some light mod, man.
Yeah, and in all honesty, I prefer the shape of this. The Tesla Y, fantastic mod, can't fault it, but I prefer the shape.
Yeah, the shape is...
The size and the shape of this one is so much nicer.
It's definitely nice.
And Daniel, you missed out the giveaway, mate. Dwayne gave away a Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwayne gave away an Vape Michael.
Done. It's gone.
You missed it, dude.
Till next time. Well, there'll be somewhere else, hopefully.
But, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on here, mate. Absolute pleasure.
Anytime, man. You know what I mean? I'm just going to help the community, as well as advocacy as well. Anyone with advocacy, I'm on it like no tomorrow. I put posts on Instagram about the whole US situation with the flavor ban. I despise the situation that's going on in the US. Yes, we cannot do nothing about it, but the only thing we can do is post.
And
that's what I like to do.
We can support them and then hopefully shame some of them into actually doing something as well. The ones in America. At the end of the day, we're all in this together for one reason and one reason only.
Yeah.
Is to keep people and trying to convert people off smokes, and also try and promote vaping as a good way to be. It's a healthier way of living. It's a far better smelling way of living.
Oh yeah, I find it. You don't stink out the place when you get home.
Not only that, but through the vape community, I don't know about you, but I have gotten to meet some really, really fantastic people. And if it hadn't have been for the vaping community, vaping industry, so to speak, I never would have met these guys. And, I wouldn't be here today if it hadn't have been for you guys.
Whenever I was talking to Dwayne on his Instagram, and I was inviting the show, and I was talking to him and everything else, and he's going, "You're that guy from Chris's video." I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You're that guy from Chris's video.
I almost broke him.
And I only met Dwayne for all of I only met the guy for all of a minute at Expo, and in that instant, to me, whenever you meet somebody, you either take an instant like to them or an instant dislike to them.
Yeah.
Over Facebook, over YouTube, you can either you can get an opinion of people. But it's not until you actually meet that person in person that you actually get to know what they really like. And in that minute, he put such a stamp on me, it was like, yeah, this guy is such a cool dude.
Yeah.
And that was my instant opinion of you, and that's coming from a hard to please Northern Irish kid like me.
Because how I see it, I don't judge someone off at first hand. You just give it time, Time is patience, you know what I mean? You'll get around and you'll be like, yeah, man, I like this dude, man. I like everyone, man. As soon as I met everyone now, I thought, yes, this is a bit family straight away. This is.
We should have had Chris on, because it's Chris's video that links the two of us mostly, because you've got you doing your flip over 7 people and you've got me going. I will explain that to you someday when you're older.
I'm old enough. What, do I have to look older just to know? I mean, I'll find some. I don't know. I'll find like some sort of fake beard and put it on and see if it make changes your mind. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you off cam. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
tell you off air.
we'll explain that one off cam.
Okay, fair enough.
But folks, we're coming up to the hour now, so we shall call it, or 2 hours even, should I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
We normally only go to about 9:15 on it, but the crack's been good, so we've been keeping it going.
It's all good, man.
But I would like to thank every single person that has subscribed to Dwayne this evening. Let's see what your wee closing figure was at. I think it's 186. Just double check.
I haven't checked.
186. So
Yeah.
you were 172 earlier, so 14 more.
I appreciate it. I'll check later on.
It's not like Vic's channel, which will probably bump you up like 300-400 subs. Unfortunately, we don't get that.
I don't mind. It doesn't matter how many. One counts. It's just
exposure.
Even 50 to 100. Imagine 100 people in front of you standing there watching you right now live. Well, not here, like actually in person. It's like it's 100 people watching you. Bearing in mind, forget the thousands of millions. It's 100 people alone still.
Gav, good night, mate, and congrats on the win.
Yeah.
Good night, David.
Any final words from yourself, Dwayne?
I can't stress enough. Appreciate all you guys for subscribing, and appreciate for both of you for letting me be on this stream just to chat, chill, talk about anything, and just it's just pushed me even more just to do more reviews for the guys who want to help out the newbies.
Yep.
The newbies that's getting into vaping, just help out the community to become better. Yes. So that's all I can say for now. That
Bonnie?
I'm just happy, man.
Well, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you lovely people in chat for keeping us going.
Including Saint.
Including Saint, yeah. Because you guys are what hold us together. If it was not for you guys, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be doing this stuff if it wasn't for you. So massive thank you for everybody that tuned in tonight. Also, massive thank you to Dwayne, the very lovely, well, goddamn, for tuning in, for dropping in and joining us tonight. It's an absolute pleasure, mate. Thank you very, very much for doing that. And for Roy, for hosting this wonderful show, which for once didn't turn into a train wreck.
I'm sure I pressed the wrong button. Everyone off.
No. That doesn't count. That was just a bump. That was just a bump. So, that doesn't count. So, Craig, nah. But yeah, thanks everybody. Thank you to Dwayne and to Roy for hosting it. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we will see you all again on Sunday. So, Roy, over to you for your final thoughts, my darling.
Well, we've got an hour.
Oh, good God.
No, but we've
got an hour. There's no one on after us.
I'd just like to say thank you to everybody in chat for joining us. Without you guys, there's no point of us being here. And
agreed.
A massive thank you to Dwayne, WGD Vapes.
Oh, there's one person we forgot.
Who?
Dermy.
We
forgot to thank Dermy for the epic nose hook earlier. That was amazing.
Dwayne, just to let you know, Dermy or resident
Gimp.
He took a potentiometer with two 2700 batteries in it, reading 8.35 volts, put it up to 100%. He had SS California Ice, which is bubble gum, iced up with double ice, stuck it up his nose 3 times.
And took a massive big inhale.
And took 3 big
You goddamn crazy boy.
We'll have to get...
No.
That is going to... That has to be... I have to capture that clip on the playback. I'm going to capture that clip. Really,
for capture, you goddamn crazy.
But yeah, thank you very much for coming on. It's been absolutely epic having you on. It was everything I thought it would be, only 1,000 times better.
And more.
Appreciate it.
And more.
Thank you for co-hosting again with me again tonight.
You're very welcome.
Yes. And folks, don't forget, our Sunday show is normally the slightly more
semi-serious
show where we go into vaping news and do an advocacy and everything else. But the Wednesday night shows, the Wednesday night live is the chill chat and
shits and giggles.
Yeah. But folks, thank you once again, and we'll see you again.
We will see you Sunday, people.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. No, you can't say piss flaps.
Can we say Peshy Willy?
Okay.
Peshy Willy.
Let me say Peshy Willy. Can we?
Yeah. No.